should be live, I think. Let me just double check. We should be live, I think. Let me just double check. Second. Oh, nice. We're live. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the live stream. This is our first live stream on the channel, so thanks for being here. We have a great guest tonight, or today, sorry. Carolina Barenbaum. That's the correct pronunciation, maybe, or I hope.
Yeah, I sorry, Andrew. I don't hear you.
Oh, you don't hear me?
As well as as a test. I don't know why.
Let's see.
I know I opened YouTube also, but it's mute.
It's muted.
I don't
Can
know. It's
everyone else
because
hear me
yes.
okay?
Now I hear you better now.
You hear me better?
Maybe it was like only a moment.
Okay. Yeah, maybe you just want to
Yes,
start the stream.
yes, maybe it was a.
Yeah, that might have been the problem.
Well.
Okay, well, welcome everyone. You hear on my right ear, you are a bit quiet. That's better. Oh, thanks. Hey, nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. I turned it up a little bit on the interface. Musical Raleigh, welcome in. Oh, thanks for sharing, or thanks for coming. Okay, so yes, we have a great guest tonight, or today, Carolina, and she's an incredible guitarist and composer. I highly recommend you check out her channel. We actually found each other on YouTube, and so YouTube is a great place to meet people and other musicians. She has a bunch of really good recordings of her own pieces, her playing, and also of other composers' pieces for guitar. So I highly recommend you check it out. My goal for these live streams is to kind of have an orchestration class where we can explore writing for a particular instrument. We can understand better the peculiarities of it, what is idiomatic, what is not. And yeah, I hope we can do that here. So if there's any technical difficulties, please forgive us. It's our first time. So thanks so much for being here.
Well, thanks.
Yes.
Thanks for inviting, and thanks for the people that is watching. The cat also will help.
Oh,
if
yeah.
you have any doubts about guitar composition, the cat will be helping.
I should have a cat cam for him.
Yes.
I can bring him to say hi. Maybe later. He's sitting on the couch.
Maybe later. Yes. Well, thanks, Andrew, for inviting me. It's very interesting to talk about these things. It's not like a lesson anyway. It's like we will be talking a bit about some topics and some pieces that maybe we have thought about. Well, I hope it's useful or maybe motivating for guitar composing.
I think it will. I've never written for guitar, so maybe in the future we can have, like, as if we have another that one guy. Thanks. Hey, welcome from Mizzou. Yes, I think hopefully in the future we can have possible, like, people write pieces for the instrument as well. I think that would be nice. Like, in the community, people could, maybe show a piece that they're working on for the instrument, maybe get feedback, which would be great. So
yes, it's a interesting way because sometimes if you want to try some things that you have written, sometimes you don't know exactly if they are possible or exactly how they sound.
yeah.
So if a guitar player, if you don't have a friend who plays guitar, maybe it's interesting to have somebody to ask how does it look and all that.
Yeah, that's always you always hate bringing a piece to the musician and they look at it and they, like, roll their eyes and sigh over the difficulty of it or something that's written badly. So Um,
Yeah, yes, yes. Sometimes a guitar player, the player or any or of any instrument knows if something is like more normal or maybe or difficult or impossible to play.
yeah. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm a little bit frazzled with like doing the streaming, the OBS on the back end here. I'm trying to get used to this. So,
Okay.
yeah, I think that well, we have uh, Carolina has put together a great PDF for us to look at different pieces with different extended techniques. I think we could maybe look at the first piece if you want to
Okay.
look at that real quick. Let me get it set up here. So yeah, we have some examples of different pieces with different techniques. This piece right here, you might have to say the title. I don't think I could. By
Yes,
Leo
I on
Brower.
YouTube also, and I can see it perfectly. Yes, this is Leo Brower, a great, almost the father of the contemporary and new music for guitar, and especially solo guitar. And this is a very nice piece that is called Paisaje Cubano con Campanas. Um, this is like the ending of the piece, or maybe from the middle. I don't remember exactly, uh, but it's not the beginning of the song. Um, and you, Andrew, has some like questions, right, about this?
Yeah. So if
Uh,
anyone watching has a question, you can write your question in the chat. Either if you have a question now, or if you come up with the question as we're doing the live stream. But yeah, so for this example, it's tapping with both hands on the guitar, correct? I was just curious. Well, we can listen to the excerpt first, but I was curious what that
yeah,
looks like, where exactly you're tapping on the guitar for this, um,
yeah, yes,
because I know that you
yes. If
can
you
tap
want,
on different places. So
yeah, because on this PDF we will see like different techniques. That are not they are not like the normal ones. I mean, a simple melody or a bass and a melody or an arpeggio. In this PDF, we have like more like extended techniques, but they are most of them are very used. They are not like very weird extended techniques, and they are very capable of being used very musically. Do you want to show a bit
yeah,
of the
so
audio
yeah,
because
so
it's very
yeah, I'll play
very
the
well
piece
played?
now, and if anyone
Yeah.
has any trouble hearing it, let me know. But I think it should be okay. So the piece will start just right before the notation on the screen. Oh, right. So yeah, it goes on
Uh,
for a
mm,
little while, but we don't have all the score
yeah,
here. But
we
yeah,
have a
that's a
lot of other pieces to talk about.
yeah. We have a lot to talk about.
Yeah,
So, thanks,
yeah.
Bostels. Glad it can be heard. Uh,
I heard I am YouTube also, and I heard
oh, great.
very well. Yeah, yes.
Yeah, really
Uh,
interesting. One of the things I find um, great about the guitar is just the great range in timbre and like different sound qualities that is capable. And I mean, what a unique sound that the piece brings out here. So I was curious what that looks like actually physically on the guitar, and for you to show.
Ah, you were asking.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, yes. The tapping technique is also very used on electric guitar. Very, very used. The thing about tapping is that I don't know if maybe my camera is not wide enough, the angle. I don't know if because the mic is,
Oh yeah.
it seems pretty big. I don't know if anybody can see. Well,
I
only
think we
maybe
can
a
see
bit.
okay.
Yes. The thing about tapping, yes, on the live chat, somebody asked if it's the same technique as the hammer-on. It's like yes and no, maybe, because sometimes the hammer-on is usually used with slurs. Sometimes, I mean, the technique is very very similar, but hammer-on is usually associated with a slur that you play a note, and then you play an ascending note. And this technique is called hammer-on, also in tabs, because it's like the movement of the hand is like hammering. Okay, but you can do this movement, this hammer movement alone. Okay, and you can call it hammer, but it's usually called tapping. And the thing about tapping is, well, you can tap on any string. Sometimes on the basses it sounds louder or more clear, and in classical guitar, in the trebles, maybe you have to hammer a bit more energically, or it depends also. With some fingers, maybe it can be a bit difficult. So, you can also tap many fingers, maybe two.
Oh, to
In
get
different
like
positions
thirds
also.
or.
Maybe, yeah, maybe a four, or maybe three notes. But sometimes you have to see that the position. You can tap anything, but maybe this position is not so comfortable. Okay.
Yeah.
And this song is much easier. I mean, it's not easy to play this piece, but it's easier because he's tapping. For example, I don't know if you can see me. Sorry.
Yeah.
The camera. Well, I don't know. Here on this F, okay, with only one finger.
Okay. Yeah, that's the low.
That will be the low part.
Yeah.
And then the thing about tapping is that it's very used or with the right hand also. It's like the same technique as the stick, right? There is an instrument. I don't know so much about the stick, but it's an instrument that is played, I think, almost with tapping. It's like an electric instrument.
Okay. It's something that you use with the guitar, or.
No. I think it's called stick. I don't know. I can sure. I think it's an instrument like a more modern instrument that is called stick, and it's played with that technique also. But they play like a lot of difficult things. It's more like associated to electric world.
Yeah.
Not classical.
Because the amplification
well,
picks it up so well.
Yeah, amplified. Yes, and amplified also sounds has more sustain and all that.
Yeah.
Well, and the tapping can be made also with right hand, okay? With any finger, but for example, not the pinky, or maybe the index and middle are the most powerful fingers to play. You can play also at the same time, like anything you want. Sometimes the thing is that it's not so clear the tone, because sometimes the portion, this portion of the string is sounding also.
Okay.
So you have a tone like a bit inharmonically, something like that. Well, and this piece is playing. I mean, it's written like an F, right? And then a G. Sorry, I haven't studied.
No, it's not.
Something like that, and you can play this way, or maybe if you want, you can play like faster. I mean, it's very easy. It's like tapping on the table. It's like doing this. It's the same. And here, Brower is like he has like more repeatings of the measures, and he changes like the duration or the metric. But the technique itself, this way is not complicated. Maybe it's complicated if you add a lot of notes
Yeah.
with tapping. Yes, it's
Yeah.
I see the question. Yeah, it's a 7 string. Yes, yes.
Seven. Oh yeah,
A
because you
seven
play both
string.
7 string, 6 string, and also some other instruments, correct?
Yes, I play. I mean, I began with the 6 strings, the normal guitar, and then I started to. Uh, I don't know. I don't know why. I say I want a 7 string guitar. And I got used to the guitar. And yes, I play also charango and ronroco. It's like a charangon. They are like Andean instruments from Latin America. Uh, I don't have it here. I have it a bit far from here.
I see.
But well,
I
you can
remember one
see
of. Sorry.
if you want. I have a lot of videos when you can see the other instruments.
Yeah, I remember seeing one of your videos. You recorded outside with your dogs, and or there was dogs there, and it was like in nature,
I
and
don't
you were
know.
playing a small instrument. I forget.
Yes, I think that was a kind of charango. Yes,
Okay.
yes, I have one, and somebody told me about the dog. The dog has. If you want a successful video, you have
Oh, put a
to
dog.
have a dog or a cat. Yeah.
um.
Well, that's the technique here he's using. Um, he's playing with the repetitions, but like the notes here are the same. I
Yeah.
think then he has, for example, this E,
Yeah. Yeah.
but it's like the same technique. For example, when you play G E, yes, you use 2 fingers. For example,
So
not the same, maybe.
let's see. We
But
can. We can listen to a little bit more of it with the score. I think because I
yeah.
have the YouTube video here. So let's see. Here we go. So we should be able to go a little bit farther to see the whole progression of that moment with the
Aye.
score. 1 second. Really cool. We have a lot of pieces to look at. So,
Yeah.
but that's yeah, such a cool piece. That whole. We have another example from this piece, which comes next. Let me switch back to that.
Yes, that's right. Yeah,
Um,
that's right.
but I think these just hearing these techniques, understanding how they're physically played on the guitar will really help any composer in the future if they want to write a piece for a guitar and really open up
Yeah.
many possibilities for them. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, casual 18/8 time signature, no problems. um, let me see here. So the next example from this piece is melodies using natural harmonics. So it's the same piece. And I know that when we were talking about harmonics, they're quite difficult. The notation of them on guitar, or they're a little bit different than harmonics on like a violin or a cello. Um, but, and I
Yes.
know that there's natural and artificial harmonics. We have an example later on with artificial harmonics, but let
Yeah.
me.
Yes. And also, then there is the website if you want to.
Oh, yes. So
Well,
we'll have
then
this.
maybe.
Yeah, we'll have this PDF in the Carolina made this whole PDF with all these great examples, and she put a website in as well, to a website that talks about the different harmonics. So, yeah, we can make this available somewhere, maybe in the
Yes.
Discord or something like that.
Yes. I think on Discord. We didn't decide finally how
Yeah.
to. But maybe yes. I think it will be on Discord.
um,
This PDF,
I'll
so you
put the
can.
Discord in the.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Very good. Well.
I'll have to put it. I didn't put it in the description here, so I'll have to do that.
I.
But yeah, if you're interested in getting the PDF, you can join the Discord, which is in my, just like on my main page in the bio. There should be a link to Discord, so we'll put the PDF in there, which has all of this. And Carolina's in there, so I'm sure you could ask a question or two if it doesn't bother
Yes.
her too much.
Any doubt that maybe an extra doubt or
Yeah.
question that we don't talk here.
So
Well, yeah, well, here he's playing this part.
the natural harmonics, right?
He's playing all natural. Yeah, he's. These are like very used because it's the octave of each string. I haven't studied this piece, so I can show you exactly. But I mean, he plays a lot of the different octaves of the strings on the 12th fret. I mean, 12th fret is not exactly okay, like the middle note. And here near the 7, fret 7, we have a different other notes, and it's very common and very. It's not so complicated. I mean, it's pretty easy to play like the combination, and these two harmonics are like the most richer in sound. They sound a lot.
Yeah.
We have here the other, but sometimes the same, right? We have the same note here, but sometimes if you decide to play here, you play with the other technique, only with right hand. Okay. I don't know if you can see.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk only about this. Here, the technique will be like putting the hand in position. It's almost on the 12th fret and exactly at 12th fret, almost 7th fret, and without pressing. Okay. Any finger can be put. It's usually very used the pinky or third or first finger. And then with the other hand, I don't know if you can see me because the camera.
I think we can see. Let me see. Make sure I'm not cutting you off.
Well, with if you play like the notes, the harmonic with the left hand, the right hand plays as usually. I mean, you play the same. You can play with the thumb. You can play like an arpeggio also.
And these are all natural harmonics because they naturally occur on the open string.
Yes, you have the different harmonics. We have also a PDF about the different scale of harmonics on one string and where they are and how to find. I think I sent it to you. Maybe if you don't have it, but then we can put on Discord also.
Yeah, we can put it on the Discord.
It's all about the natural harmonics on each string, okay, and the note that you get, okay.
And the artificial harmonic is one that you artificially create. The
Yeah, artificially, yes. It's like when you play the harmonic. It can be any harmonic, but it's like the most common is the octave, okay. But you could play not the octave. You could play a different harmonic, but it's when you need to a note that you don't have the note on the open strings because of the tuning, and do you want to do the tune or have scordatura, so you can play, I don't know, an E flat, okay. You can play any note, and with the left hand you press as the normal, as usually, okay. And you have to try to look for the middle of string, or maybe the where the octave will be. Sorry,
so
on
you're
the same
creating
string.
a new string
So
length.
here, yes. So here I have the octave. Here is like the middle of the length of this.
Yes.
Okay. So here I can get the harmonic of a E flat, for example. That I don't have that note on the natural. And the technique we were talking the other day is that, remember that left hand plays normal, the E flat, okay, and the other hand is like a special technique that one finger has to, usually the index, okay, has to like to point to that place where you have the note of the middle of the string, okay. And you need an extra finger. Usually it's the ring, okay. I don't know if you can see me. I'm using only two fingers. This is pointing and only making contact with the note of the length of the string, okay. And the other finger, in this case the ring, will pluck, okay, pluck.
Yes.
And there is another technique, maybe not maybe for upper strings, that you can play do the same and pluck with the thumb, okay, something like this. I don't know.
Okay. And
It's
I think
the same.
and I think in the piece that
Maybe
we looked at, one of the musical examples, the piece requires artificial harmonics on top and then normal notes with the thumb, right?
yes,
Underneath.
it's yes.
We'll look at
Yes,
those.
there.
Hey, Budolf,
Yes,
welcome in. And you have a greetings from Colombia.
Yes. Hello, Dario. We are here talking
Hello.
in English.
Yes, this is not your English is not your mother tongue or your native language.
No,
so
no, I think
you're
you
doing a great
noticed
job.
that. Okay. It's not easy to talk like
Yeah, I can imagine.
about technical things.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, yeah,
Yes.
thanks for trying, and you're doing,
No, yes,
perfectly
yes.
fine.
I was telling you that this part, for example, I mean, I can't show you all the part because I didn't play this piece, but it's not so complicated to with the natural harmonics to change, because for example from 12 to 7 fret is not so far, and you have a lot of almost diatonic scale. It's not you can no, you don't have all the notes, okay, but you have many, and then you have some more not so rich maybe, but you have here, for example, near the 9th fret, you have another notes, okay.
And what does this piece use that we're gonna look at? It's
sorry.
what for this piece that uses natural harmonics that we're gonna look at? It's do you know what it does? It say which fret he's using, or
Um, I can see exactly.
is that usual in notation
Mm,
that you say what
no,
fret?
yes, this is a way of notation with the like the circle
Okay.
on the top of the note head. Note head. It can be also. Then, if you are interested in this, I recommend you to see the website that is on the PDF, because there are like a lot of ways of writing the harmonics, and maybe it's very used the diamond shape note head,
Oh yeah.
much than the circles. Um, the No, he's not saying like where, at least on this edition, where to play. Maybe there is one that it says fret 7. Look
Oh yeah.
on the second. Maybe it's not like the most common. I don't know. The other ones are very used because they are.
Yeah, I see fret the Roman numeral
Um,
7 and then 9 in the next system down.
yes, well, he uses the 9 that
Mm-hmm.
I was telling you, because you have some notes like the C sharp, or I see a bit tiny, but maybe if you don't play that, you
Yeah, let me
have.
play the example. Let's see.
Okay.
Should we listen? Okay, here we go. Wow. What a way to end a piece. Uh, really, really great piece. I think I recommend
Yeah,
everyone
yes,
listen to the whole thing. Um,
yes,
but
very nice piece.
and
Yes.
yeah, it's really nice what you can
Well,
create with
yes,
those
yes.
rhythms and
This yes, this is they are all like natural harmonics. And yes, they have a very rich sound. Maybe sometimes you hear that some of them sound like the noise is sounding more. Sometimes it's because they are higher harmonics. Um, but it depends on the technique you can reach. Uh, uh, like the sound. It depends on maybe how do you play. Like the most richer in sound is the 12, the middle of the string.
yes, and like so the higher. What's the lowest harmonic?
No, the lowest harmonic will be your lowest string.
Uh-huh.
Uh, the middle of the string.
And then
That
the
will be an octave.
the highest natural harmonic is.
Sorry.
And then the highest natural harmonic.
But it depends on the sound that you want to get.
Yeah.
Do you have the PDF of the? Let me show you.
Yeah.
Maybe I can send you. Give me a second.
So here's the website. How to write
you want to
guitar
show
harmonics.
the website meanwhile? Okay.
I can maybe put it in the chat here.
Yeah. It's very long
this is
because
the
it has
website.
many examples, examples of pieces and how they like each composer write the harmonics. Give me a second.
One thing that's very striking for me about that piece is that usually when you hear natural harmonics, oh wait, did I do something? Oh, you have it here.
I send you the PDF.
Oh, great. Yeah, we should put that in the Discord. What I was going to say was usually when I hear natural harmonics on the guitar, it all usually sounds the same because it's the same notes and it's limited to the same. Whenever I hear in a piece natural harmonics being used, it's not that it's cliche, but and for this piece, it's a very defined. It shows you what you can actually do. There's so much that you can do with the natural harmonics because it's a very defined piece with a characteristic and.
Yeah, sometimes they are used like some like cliche.
Yeah.
Maybe when they play an E minor,
yeah,
they play the chord here, or maybe they end a piece like an ending, like only one for ending. It's like a little bell at the for finishing. But yes, this piece really explores the harmonics. I send you the PDF. I don't know if you maybe if you.
Oh yeah, I have it here.
You want to share only a bit, so if somebody is interested, then we can upload it on Discord.
Yeah, let me see here. I'm gonna have to capture it real quick. Let's see. I think I found it. Nope, that's not it. I'm not so proficient with OBS.
No, don't worry, it's okay.
1 second.
Maybe then, if you want, we upload this to Discord.
Yeah, we can upload it to Discord and then.
Yeah, yes.
But it's
because you have some very high harmonics, but on the first string, but they don't have like they have a less volume. They can be made. I don't know if you can hear this on the by the.
Yeah, that's very high, tinny.
Yes, and then you have more, but sometimes here on the lower strings you have some upper harmonics.
Oh, here I got it.
But on the basses, but then when you are on the first string, that will be like the highest.
I found this.
The note, but you have a lot of noise also sometimes. It's not so easy. They are not so easy to reach.
So this is a great PDF that you sent me. I figured out how to do it. Oh, now it's now I'm glitching.
I think it's an error. I was looking at the PDF. I think
something's glitching out here.
On the last one. Maybe I have to correct this.
1 second.
Yes,
I glitched out. Now I got it. Now I got it.
YouTube.
Yeah, sorry.
I think.
Here we go. I'm really bad at this OBS, so it's a miracle we've got this far. Here it is. Now you should see it.
I think it's in Spanish. I don't know if it has an error on the first string
Okay.
because I think it's written here because remember that the guitar is written an octave lower. Okay, I mean an octave higher. Look that you have the octave clef, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, so the first string, the last one, I think it has an error. Maybe I can correct it and then upload it to Discord
Yeah, let's do.
because
Yeah, we can share it in the Discord. I think
but
it'd be
well, you
cool.
have the yes, you have the different positions. For example, the 12 is exactly at the 12th fret, but then you reach like in the middle in different places of the string.
Oh,
Sometimes you have to look for them because it's not you have a lot. You change a bit the position of the hand and you get the different harmonics.
okay.
Uh,
And this
oh
is
well, yes, maybe
and this is showing what pitch you'll hear.
yes, the pitch that
The
I
sounding.
always writing for guitar on
Okay.
guitar. Okay, remember that it's not that the real is transposing an octave. Okay, it's sounding an octave lower. Uh, but yes, the diamond shaped notes. But all then the first note you have an E, for example, and then you have the exactly the octave that is sounding. Okay, something like that, right?
Oh yeah.
On the
This first one here.
basses, you can play that. Maybe on the first one, the last ones they are complicated.
Sound. Yeah. Very. Like
They are not so
very
used.
thin and.
Maybe in a contemporary piece that explores a lot, but they are not pretty not so used that harmonics. It's only if you want to explore more that techniques
Yeah, I
and
think
that
they create a
type of sound.
very unique sound that you could explore. Especially if you
Yeah,
have
yes,
like multiple instruments, so you have it as kind of a background texture or.
yes, and they become like in harmonic. So you get so in harmonic. I mean, they are not tuned as a standard 12 note tuning. But well, maybe then we can
Yeah,
upload this if someone is interested.
yeah, we can upload it into the Discord. So if you want to join the Discord channel or server, I have to change the name. I think I want to change it to something like Music Composition Hub, but basically a place where we can share these kind of things and help each other compose and talk about music. So that is just in my main profile. You can see the link to it there and join if you'd like. And if you do write a piece for guitar, I'm sure you could ask Carolina there some advice.
Well,
And then the next, let's see, the next piece we had explores now artificial harmonics.
yeah.
So we could look at that. I don't know how we're doing on time. Already
I don't know.
45
Nobody
minutes
knows
has gone by.
how long it should be. Maybe if you start getting bored or you go to sleep and we continue alone.
Yeah.
It can happen.
Well, no, we should definitely do this more often. I think it would be cool to. I mean, we can keep going on other pieces and in the future.
Yeah, maybe with other ideas, or maybe I think maybe today we won't uh, talk about all of.
Yeah, now that I'm
We have
looking at it,
thought.
there's so many
Yes, there are
examples.
a lot of things. Yeah, yeah.
To go over like briefly what we have here, we have artificial harmonics next. Then one of Carolina's pieces for the left hand muted sound. It's for two guitars, and then natural sound and harmonic technique. So maybe let's. Oh, it would be great to hear some of your music. So maybe we can try to go
Okay.
through this piece fast with the artificial harmonics, and then get to
Okay.
some of your pieces. Um, let's see here. So this is piece El Testament de Emilia. Um, do you know much about the composer, or maybe you can say more about the composer than I can? But
Yes, I'm not good with history. Some I don't remember exactly where he's from. He's not for an actual composer.
oh,
I had to check. If you want, we can,
yes.
because
Let's take a
I
listen.
usually don't know a lot of things.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he
from
was born
1900. It says this
in,
piece is from
yeah,
1900 here. So
yes,
let's take a
he was
listen.
Spanish.
Here we go. Oh, and so what's happening here is, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's artificial harmonics in the melody on top, but then the lower bass notes and chords are not harmonics. They're just normally played notes. Okay, here we go. Starts in 1 second here. Now that's there was another place later on in the piece too, right? Uh,
I think so. Yeah.
yeah, here. Let's
Yeah.
hear that part. As we'll hear that. Man, guitar is just such a nice instrument. That's why I was so happy to have
Yeah.
you on, because it's, yeah, a really beautiful instrument. I think it needs to
Yeah.
be written for more. um,
Sorry. You. Okay.
um,
Yeah. Well. Yes. And this piece, I mean, he's playing a lot of like most common way of writing, like melody and basses, and then yes, he's playing the melody with artificial harmonics because as you don't have all that harmonics on the melody, you don't have all like without making them artificially, you can get the notes, okay. Um, so on this technique, I mean, you can play this in different positions. Maybe if you play here, okay, you should follow with the technique I showed earlier. Okay, you should follow the. Remember the. I don't know if
yeah, we can
you can
see.
see here.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. It's like you follow where the octave will be here. Okay, it's like you point to the middle string, but it's like you are looking the octave of the note. And you played with this technique I showed you earlier, that you only press the. I mean, without pressing,
Like a light touch.
only a light touch
Hmm.
with the finger on the position of the note. and then with another finger, for example, in my case, or in the first string, it's very common to play with the ring because of the sound and the comfortness also. Okay, and with this technique you can jump. Okay, and it's like you follow the other hand. Sorry. Okay, or maybe you change. It depends on where do you want to play the melody.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
And that way you can get
with
any note
the
that you want, basically.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, you can make a chromatic.
Yeah, chromatic scale.
Yes, 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 you can do whatever you want. Not so so fast because you play with this way. It's not you have a limit. Okay,
You have to be very
and if
precise.
you yeah, yes. But it's not so in this kind of melodies. It's not so complicated like to follow with one hand. It's like they follow themselves one to another.
Mm.
And if you want to add, you can add a bass with the thumb. Okay, I don't know if you can see the technique. Sorry. Sorry, eh?
Doesn't look easy.
No, but this is because I never played.
Yeah.
I put a lot of pieces that I never played. Bad choice. This is a very, very, very common. Like everybody plays
Okay.
this piece, except me. I don't know
Let
why.
me
I have
switch
it
us
in
back.
a list.
I should switch
Sorry?
us. I'm switching us back so that without the
Yeah.
score, so you can see yourself larger.
Okay. Something like this it will be, right? So you play the melody, and at the same time you play some basses. Maybe they can be open or near the position. Okay, not a bass that has to change in other position. Okay.
Mm.
And that's it. And then what you have to read and study, not as me.
Yeah. No, I think
Yes.
all of this gives a lot of good ideas of what someone who doesn't play guitar could do when they're
Yeah,
writing
yes.
a piece.
Well, these artificial harmonics here are used like following the melody in the octave, higher octave. But you can play also not the octave. Maybe you can play other places, okay? But it's not like a very common technique. Maybe if you want to explore a bit more or write a piece like more not so traditional, maybe for guitar. But if you play this is very traditional. We see this because this composer is not from contemporary
Yeah,
music,
from
and
1900.
it's a very used technique and the octave. Okay, that's why sometimes it's called. It doesn't say like artificial harmonic. It says like the melody, the octavated melody or something like that.
Yeah. What's in the score here? It's
It says el canto con armónicos. It says like the note that's singing, it's with play with harmonics.
yeah,
Or maybe it says harmonics in the octave.
yeah. It says
Uh,
ARM 8VA.
arm.
Yeah.
Arm, it will be harmonic without the H
Okay.
in Spanish. Yes. Yes.
Wow. That's yeah. All of these pieces are really great selections. Thanks for putting this together.
Yes, they are very interesting.
We should move to one of your pieces, I think. Which one?
Okay.
No, I guess just the next example.
Yeah, maybe the next, so we
Stay in order.
follow the PDF. Yes, you know.
Okay. So do you want to tell us a little bit about this piece?
Well, this is a guitar duet, that has one guitar needs to be 7 strings because 7. Sorry, it's a bit out of tune. In this case, the 7 may be tuned in different different notes. Here it's pretty common to use it on B, okay, like following the fourths between the basses. It's like you follow, okay, if you put the low B. But sometimes it can be tuned on C or in A. It's like the different players of 7 strings. Like it's not, it's, they don't have like a manual for 7 strings. It's like
So on
each player plays the way he or she needs or want.
so it's
So
not
well
as
for
like
this,
regulated like a six
no,
string
because
guitar.
like the traditional methods or the traditional study of a guitar is the normal 6 strings guitar. Only because of that. Well, and this you can see here the low B. Okay, so
Um, oh, that's
one of the
in
guitar
measure 86. That
is
that really low.
87. No,
Oh,
80, 88. Ah no,
oh,
at the beginning, yes, 85 also. Yes,
oh. Okay, yeah.
yes, and you have on all the song a lot of B on this piece. And the other guitar is 6 string, normal 6 string
Okay.
guitar. And this is like, well, it says part D because it's like the middle, the middle of the song. And here, each guitar plays like a different technique because, for example, first guitar it has like it's not like the normal, maybe the normal writing, because if you if you put on the piece maybe a symbol and you tell the player what that symbol means. Um, some of these ways of writing can be written with on different things. Okay, here I choose like the cross or something like that because it's like a muted sound. Um,
The little like
but it's
plus symbol or on under D.
yeah, yes,
Okay.
yes, that symbol, yes, yes. Um, I don't know, maybe some other composer has a better option or a better idea for writing this, but sometimes the muted sound, sometimes is the note head itself is across, but here as the note changes, sometimes reading exactly which note is with the cross is not so easy for sight reading.
Yeah.
And I prefer like putting normal note heads and put the symbol so to know that all of the notes are muted. Okay. In this case, there are two ways of muting. Sorry, I have the sun. Here is summer. I
Here
have a
it's
lot of
snowing
sun.
outside.
It's snowing.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I hope you can see with the sun.
Yeah, yeah. We can see.
Uh, if you mute, there are different kinds of mute. There is a mute that you can hear the note. It's very used for all, also pop music.
Okay. And what you're muting
um,
with your hand? Just
well, in this case, like the normal muting is. Sorry, I don't know if you can see me. Like the normal muting, also very used on electric guitar, is muting on the bridge. Okay, it's like you have to put something. I mean, this something will be like your palm flesh. Okay, so when you play, it doesn't ring
hmm.
and it gets a bit mute. Okay, and it's usually, as you don't use both hands for this, you is when you mute on the bridge, you use like this part of the palm, okay, near the bridge, and
Okay.
it depends, more mute, more to the center, okay, or not so mute.
Okay.
And then you can play only with the thumb or use different fingers, okay. But well, or maybe also strumming.
Is there a way to show the level of mute that you want if you want like an extreme
Yes,
mute
it
or
depends on how much mute are you talking?
Like
Ah,
in the notation, is there a way to show?
I don't know if with a symbol. I think
Hmm.
you have to write
I see. I
a
see.
message
Yeah. Yeah.
like mute a lot. Well, and there is another mute that is cross. I think this is also like written mute that you can mute by if you put the hand here. No, I mean not near the bridge.
You really hear
You get
nothing. Yeah.
like only no note, or maybe with the left hand. I mean you hear like some
Yeah.
sound, but
Oh yeah, you can hear some pitch, defined pitch.
it depends if you put exactly. I don't know if you can see me on the camera. Sorry. Well, but on this piece, I want like like there's another way of muting instead of the bridge, muting here. Ah, I don't know if you can see.
Let me
Maybe I can play like
transition
this.
here to a bigger camera.
The other extreme. Okay, instead of muting on this side of the string, you can mute also here on this side. It's almost like the fret zero. Okay, where the lays the
Yeah,
string.
with the left hand.
Yes, I mean
Mm.
and I think it sounds a bit more clear sometimes because the finger is more tiny like this part of the palm. Okay, and the good thing about this is maybe that you have freedom on the right hand.
So
That, I mean,
would it be
this way
harder
you have
to
freedom.
you're sacrificing freedom in each hand, I guess, depending on which one you choose.
Yes, and also the sound because if you play like this, you can put play with if you have nails. That is very common. You can play with your nails,
Okay.
and it has one sound, and the other way. Sorry. And also on the extremes, maybe if you have like not so big hands as me, if you want to play the extremes on the seven on the first, sometimes you play and it's not so easy to mute all to reach from the seven
Oh
to
yeah,
the first. Okay?
especially with the seventh
And
string.
this here is not so big, and you with only one finger, okay, and you have more freedom with
Okay.
the other hand. Okay? On this piece, I chose this because of the sound, especially.
Yeah, so let's look at the piece. Let me see. Let me change the video back.
Oh, the sun is very, very bright.
Hey, Obscure Videos, welcome in. Obscure Score Videos, thanks for joining. Oh, Obscure Score Videos has a question. If I were to write contemporary music for guitar, what extended techniques are possible on the guitar? So we're doing in this video is going through some of those techniques.
Yes, maybe the PDF will be useful. Anyway, there are more weird techniques, but the PDF has a lot.
Yeah, so this
that they can be used more in contemporary or non-contemporary music. Sorry, I can't do anything with the sun. The time has
you
to.
You can't control the sun.
No, not now. I don't have like a barrier, light barrier.
No,
So,
I mean you can't make the sun set with your.
No.
Yeah. No, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Let's see. So yeah, we'll have this PDF available in the Discord, which has a lot of these extended technique examples. The one we're about to look at is a piece by Carolina, which in the first guitar you have a left hand mute.
Maybe before we hear the fragment, the second guitar is playing. If I don't know if I can see it pretty well. It's mixing. You can see it on the note heads. you have a normal note head,
Yes. So it's
and another note with an interval with a diamond. Okay.
so it's a
So
natural
the
note.
diamond, yes, in this case they are natural. Yes, they are all natural, and the normal note head is normal note. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a while since I don't play this. Okay. I don't remember. Sorry. Anyway, I choose these intervals, but you can play anything that you want, and it's the same technique as the Miguel Chobet played on El Testamento de Amelia, but instead of playing like a bass, okay,
Mm-hmm.
this is like the melody is playing like a normal melody, okay, and you can add like a harmonic at the same time. It depends. You can think this uh, as if they were like separate voices, okay?
Yeah.
Or maybe you can think it's like a complex sound that you get like a new timbre or any. It depends.
So
It depends. Maybe you can use it with the both ways, okay?
so these are artificial harmonics.
No, no. I mean the melody. I'm doing this. I use only one finger because I like the slide, and I don't know. For me, on this part, it was easier. But you can play the normal melody.
Mm-hmm.
But the other ones,
Okay.
they are played with the right hand because I'm using the left hand
Okay.
to play the melody. Okay, I can play.
Okay. So they're
Okay.
natural harmonics played with the
They
right
are
hand.
natural, but yes, play with the right hand.
Okay.
With this technique we talk about. I think I can see. No, it doesn't say because this is not like really edited. This is it has some fingerings, but I play myself this, so I didn't put a lot of fingerings for myself.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So should we take? You want to take a listen to it? Let's see.
yeah.
I hope I have it at the right place, but let's see. It'll reach this spot in a second. Here. Let's do one more time. So we can hear. Oh, whoops, I messed up. We can hear very clearly the muted guitar and what you explained, the harmonic with the regular sounding pitch. And now, because I listened to this on my own the other night, and I think now I understand it a lot better after you explaining the details of each technique. So
Okay.
let's hear it one more time. Very effective. They almost remind me of the muted guitar. Almost reminds me of like power chords that you'd have in a rock song, like a. But it's all
the mute.
Yeah.
The mute sound very rock. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
No, it's great.
Yeah, maybe because of the rhythm that is repeating. Maybe if you can use it with other.
Well,
other
when
ways
I was
that
a teen,
sound.
when I was a teenager, tried to play guitar a little bit, and that was like the first thing that you would learn, these kind of power chords that were just that shape, and you'd go. It was just two notes. I forget what the interval was now, but it's like very
Fifth, I think.
yeah, and you would just go around and play like rock and roll, yeah.
Yeah,
Uh, but
yeah,
that was,
he's
but it
very.
reminded me of that those a little bit. Um,
Yeah, he's a bit rocky. He's not.
no, but it's so effective. I mean, because if you had the left-handed mute with just a single note, it might be, I don't know. It just works really well to have these two note intervals in the muted guitar. It gives like a nice solid bass and foundation, and to have all three of these elements mixed in, that with the normal sounding pitch, and then as well the harmonic, it creates a very
Yeah,
interesting combination of sounds. Um,
yeah, yeah. Thanks.
and then let's see. Someone asked a question. I
Yes, I was reading. I don't know if I understand exactly the question. Maybe.
Says I play guitar
I
acoustic mainly. I sometimes like to play a harmonic with the fingers resting, then press fully down, then glissando up, preserving the harmonic sliding. How do you notate that?
I don't understand exactly how do you play that. Feel free to repeat the question. Maybe I will need you to show me so I can understand exactly. Anyways, there are a lot of techniques because you can make almost everything that you want. Noises, you can do this. I don't know. You can play a lot of strange things on guitar, and maybe if you notate that there are for these more extended techniques, you don't have exactly a symbol for
Yeah, you
that.
might have to be
So
creative.
maybe
I'm thinking that if I understand what it is, I don't know exactly what it is that you're playing, but I would imagine if you were going to notate, I mean, obviously you'd want a glissando. So you'd want to play the harmonic. Um, yeah, you'd probably want to notate the harmonic and then notate where you press fully down, and then
yes,
notate the glissando, and then what
yes,
happens.
it depends if the glissando goes to anywhere or it reaches a note. If not, you can put the glissando line going to nowhere, and it's that. But maybe if you want to, you I don't know if you play the harmonic then press, you can write it on the in that order, or if it's a thing that you do at the same time, you can add a little text that clarifies a bit. Um,
Yeah, text with a lot of those like modern techniques. Sometimes a little text explaining it goes a long way. Um,
Mm. Yes, it's easier because you know how to what you want, and it's easier for the player. Yes, maybe an amplified guitar sounds a bit more because
yeah,
I am nylon here.
um, but yeah, there's some things
Yes,
there's
I
no
think you
like
can write
exact
it.
answer. You can, some like I know that even for me when I'm writing things without a lot of extended techniques, um, there's always different options that you have of how you could notate something, and sometimes you have to come up with creative solutions to answer problems. Or
Yes, and for extended techniques, they use a lot of symbols or lines with an explanation or something. Yes, yes, yes. Well,
um, and then I think
you want to.
let's see. Um, well, I'd like to show. Well, I guess should we go in order? I don't know. It's 5:15. I don't. How should
As
we
you
have a
want.
lot of examples?
Yeah, we have to do part two.
I mean, part two could be fun. I'm just
Well,
trying to get over the anxiety of being on
well,
camera.
this song I recommend you to hear this because it's
Oh yeah, this
incredible.
is
This
great.
Sunwukong Toccata. The composer is a Brazilian guitarist. He's very virtuoso.
There
And the
was
player Thanos Mitsalas, a Greek player, is like the best guitar player on earth. So I really recommend you to hear this piece.
Well, no, let's listen to it.
Ah, okay, okay.
Yeah,
Maybe if they want to hear it complete, it's
and
very
there's
interesting.
the video. We can show both
Yeah,
the
yeah,
video
because
and the
it's
score.
interesting to see how he plays.
Let me see real quick. Okay, so this, speaking of notation questions or notation problems, this um, is an example of using two staves to notate one guitar. Um,
Yes.
so this is kind of a question that arises: should I add an extra staff to simplify the notation to make it a little bit easier? Um, and that was what was the decision that was taken here. And I think you can see, I mean, you you could choose to put it together on one staff, but what this does is it makes things cleaner. It separates for the player the two lines, so in their mind, it conceptualizes it as like two different lines and creates some independence. Um, I would think so. Let's take a listen.
Yes, and also especially here, uh, one of the line has a pedal on the open E string all the time, the E, okay,
Mm,
on the lower stuff, and then you have, for example, that is a thing very used and very common is to have different unisons that you have on different strings, and this is also an interesting thing. When I have another song, I didn't show you because I don't have the score. A song of mine that I play. I have this intro with the three E's.
oh, I
They
think I
are
know
not
this.
so close, but yes, it's in my first recording. Then I can show you this, but it's like a tremolo or something like that with the three E's, but not but open on the second string and the third.
Okay.
And sometimes you can hear like the first string like it's brighter. It's like it seems like an accent also. Well, on this string, he's on this sorry in this piece he's playing the E string as a pedal, okay, and then you can see that he has an extra E. Sometimes you have the both E, and that's why also for one side you have a staff only for the pedal. It's only for the first string
Yeah.
open, and then on the third string, I think it's all on the third string. He's playing the upper melody, okay, and sometimes he plays on other notes, and sometimes he reaches the same E. So it will be very complicated to put all
Yeah.
that on the same stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. You see that in
You want to
string
show?
instruments sometimes, like violin or other string instruments, where they'll have the stems facing the opposite direction, so it'll be like
Yeah, yes.
E going down and then E going up.
No, yes. Sometimes yes, it's very common. Yes, here on guitar also. Yes, change
But I
that.
think that
I
for this piece it works really well to have the
It
two
works,
staff.
but sometimes they cross also because it's only the unison. But then you have a C, a B, so they will cross.
Yeah.
And maybe the pedal will sometimes it's down and then it's up. Yeah, it's not so clear.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, maybe it's a thing only to maybe for the composer it was clear or more clear to write
No, I
this
think
way.
it's better this solution what the composer came up with here, because usually you have these, at least for me, like when I'm making some decisions with notation, they're very small, um, kind of psychological things that I want the player to think of the music a little bit differently. So maybe I like using in slow tempos, like very fast notation. So like 32nd notes, 64th notes. Um, even though it's slow tempo, because I want the player to really think about the small details of the music, the little like motivic elements and details, and I want them to not play very rigid, but to have this kind of freedom with these fast notes to bring out small emphasis and things like that.
Ah, yeah, yeah,
And
very good. It's
it's just
interesting.
sometimes people say, "Oh, you should write this in eighth notes or something like that in a faster tempo," but I think that creates a different character musically, and I mean, it's subtle, but um, I think that, for instance, in this piece, to put it in two separate staves really helps in the player's mind conceptualize these two different voices, this separate pedal that is really
Yeah,
separate from. But anyway, should we take a listen?
yeah.
Let's see. This is right before this part. Nice. And then let's see. There is another section from the piece as well. Um, that is like about halfway through the piece. Yeah, that section.
Uh, ah, the
The
the episode is on the ending, almost the last part.
Yeah, and then this part is
Okay.
on the ending, and this uses a diapason, um,
Yeah.
which is used in multiple ways. Oh, well, did you want to say anything more about this section that we just listened to?
No, no, I think we talk about this. No,
Okay.
no, it's okay. Yeah,
Um, I think yeah, this piece ends really in a great way,
yeah,
similar to the first piece that we listened to. But we can watch the video because he's showing a few different techniques about using um, this other instrument to, or it's a diapason. Diapason. He's bowing with the guitar, and he's also using it, placing on the guitar. You could explain some of it, um, some of
yeah,
those
yes.
techniques.
You want to maybe if you want, you can show.
Yeah, let's listen to it.
I think the video
Yeah.
is very useful.
So first he's. Let me see. Let me switch. Okay, here we go. Very a couple of techniques that we can talk about there.
Yeah, yes. Very interesting
Yeah,
and original. Yes, and it sounds very, very, very well.
it was very
Yes.
striking when he hits the tuning fork on the Where is he hitting it
Yeah.
exactly? On the Is it on the bridge or on one
It's
of
I
the
think on the
strings?
bridge. I didn't remember, but I thought I saw on the bridge.
Oh,
Maybe
it says
because of
here in
the.
the score. It says, let me see. I'll
No, I
switch
don't
the.
know if it says.
In the score, he
Maybe it
says,
says. I don't
hit
remember.
diapason on fretboard, then touch guitar top with diapason. So I guess
Maybe
just
it's
the
for
top.
to protect. Yeah, maybe he's using the bridge because it has more sound, or to protect the tap for creating scratches.
Let's listen to it now with the score, so you can see how the notation. It'll start with in this notation that we have here with the bowing of the tuning fork on the string. It's about to happen. Very cool. Okay. Oh wait, let me go back to that.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, great to see it with the video and the score.
Yes, yes, yes. It's very interesting. It's a great piece. Well, and I think on the PDF you have because you asked me if there were another ways like to bow the strings. It's not like the most common way of playing, but there are some pieces. I think on the PDF you have another link
Oh yeah, we could show that. I have it
of
ready here.
only one because
Yeah.
they play like the same technique of bowing, but with a stick, like a good stick. And it sounds very similar, I think.
Yeah, so this
It's not.
piece is it sounds like a little bit less metallic. Probably cuz it's what
Yeah,
she's using is wood, I think. Um
yeah, I think it's cool.
but in this piece played by Vona Duo, they play Night Triptych by Gula Fam Kayam, if I'm saying that right.
I don't know how to pronounce
But
it.
they're using two different in this excerpt. I think it's one is a mallet, and I'm not sure what
Yeah.
wooden instrument or what she's using for the bowing. But let's take a look. Wow. So really a lot of different sound colors you can get. I mean, seems like you'd almost have to have your own guitar and mess around with hitting it in different places and hearing the subtle difference.
Or if you have a, a child, you put the child to
Yeah.
play and record and then transcribe. Nah, I'm joking. Yes, at the beginning, she's playing like yes, it's like a good stick. But some at the beginning it sounds less metallic because I think she's playing on the second or third string that
Yeah.
don't have the wounded metal
Oh,
round wound.
okay.
And then they friction like in a different way. At the beginning they use like the other technique, and then they play like this technique, like friction into the side.
Yeah.
But I don't have any stick here. Sorry. I don't have any Chinese
You
stick
don't
neither.
carry a stick around in your pocket?
No, no,
So
no. Well, and I saw there are some like new bows, like really real bows, like the a mini violin bow.
oh yeah.
But I seen a video,
I think I've seen
and it
someone use
sounded
like
very
a
good.
whole like an actual violin bow or something.
Ah, yeah, yes, but this when I saw like um, someone showing the new artifact. And that's why it was tiny, because they use it the same way as this, because with the big bow you can reach the the inner strings, and this one is like little,
Mhm.
and you can put it between strings. But I think I don't know if it works for nylon.
Okay.
Like the video saw, it was on acoustic guitars of metallic strings.
You
But
have to test different strings. I don't. Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
maybe it works, or maybe it works well better for the basses.
are there guitarists who
Well.
use gut strings?
No, no, mine.
Do any guitarists use gut strings?
No, no, I never use gut strings. No, no, no. No, no, I don't know if gut strings. I think yes, it can be used in a normal length.
Okay.
I never use gut strings. Here they are. I mean, you can try to buy them, but it's not so common.
Yeah.
Maybe I think you can you can buy them, but you can have to look for them, or I don't know where to buy them. But no, no, I never play with that kind of strings.
I know with violinists there's, or with string instruments there's a lot of proponents of using gut strings, but that's because of the sound quality. And
Yes,
I
yes,
wasn't sure if
yes.
there was a similar movement in guitar of people.
Yes, I think yes. I think Aquila uh, they have. I think they have it, because I saw a video that someone was playing Aquila gut strings, but I never saw anyone here. Only maybe baroque guitar or something like that, not in a normal guitar. But
Okay.
yeah, they exist. But here I don't know anybody who plays that. Maybe they play antique music or something.
Yeah.
Maybe yes.
Well, I think, at least to sum up what we've looked at so far, I think there's we've looked at, let's see, natural harmonics, artificial harmonics, um, we've looked at muting the strings, different ways to combine harmonics with natural sounds, um, different notation questions and solutions, and
Mm.
as well using other objects with the guitar to bow the strings or to hit it in different places. And at
Mm.
least from all of these examples, what you see is an incredibly like versatile instrument that can create many different sound qualities and timbres, and I think that it's like such a rich instrument. It's almost like a little orchestra in one. um,
Yeah, he's very, very, very rich.
yeah,
You have a lot to explore.
yeah. I'm I really wanted to, because I was really in love with the beginning of one of your pieces. Let me see. I don't know if you'd want to listen to it or if you'd want me to share it, but
No,
um,
yeah, yes. I'm open to
let's see.
whatever you want. Yeah, yeah.
Well, it'd just be great to see the first couple minutes of um, Ruinas Imaginarias. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I'm butchering.
That's okay.
Um, would you like to? Would it be okay to share the beginning of that piece?
Yeah, yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Yes.
Uh,
I
is
have
there
the PDF also, but
the
yeah,
video
yes.
is excellent. Um,
Yeah, yes.
is there anything you'd wanna? I'll at least I'll play it. I don't know. I'll stop it at some point, I guess. But is there anything you'd want us to say about the piece?
No, no, no. It's difficult to talk,
Yeah,
say anything about one's
yeah.
composition.
Well then,
No, I
oh,
don't
I'm
know.
on. Look at, I'm not. This is. It says
Do
here
you want
that I'm
maybe?
not subscribed to you, but it's because I'm not on my account. I'm on his account. So
You're a sinner.
she needs to also subscribe to. I shouldn't subscribe for her, but I'm sure she would.
Okay, okay. No
So
worries.
yeah, and once again, go check out this
Just
whole piece
subscriber.
on Carolina's channel. It's really a nice piece. Okay, let's listen. That's
Well,
amazing. Yeah, really nice piece there. Recommend
it's
everyone
very
listen
pretty.
to the whole thing. Um,
Well, thanks for showing.
of course, yeah. I mean, I wanted to show more of your pieces that at least initially, but then we got the whole PDF that you put together with all of the
Yeah, because it's
examples, and
interesting.
so I thought we'd go in that direction. But um, I approved the Anna approves the subscription, so
Yes.
um, yeah, no, I'm not sure if that was the first piece I heard of yours, but um, I was,
Ah,
yeah,
I don't know.
I
Yeah, okay.
every
Yes.
yeah I was very taken aback by your compositions, and I knew I wanted to ask you to come to speak and share your knowledge and your music. So
Well, thanks for the invitation.
yeah,
I think well maybe I don't know if we will end now the live stream because it's very long.
yeah,
Maybe and if in the future we can do part two
yeah, yeah. That would be
or
great.
the ones that are interested. We have the PDFs, the harmonics PDF and all that. Uh,
I think
the,
yeah, part two could be fun, and I don't know if you're willing, we could do a part two where if anyone brings a piece that they have or sends a piece that they're working on for guitar, you could give some advice, or I don't if you're willing, but we can talk about that.
yes, can be. Yes, it's interesting. Yes, maybe if they send the piece not in the moment,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we can see the. But yes, it's interesting.
Uh,
I think yes, because there are lots of things more to talk. Uh,
yeah,
and
I mean, we could go over the PDF more, and there's still many pieces to look at and different techniques. So uh, it's hard to get. I mean, this is the first time we've done this, so it's hard to know how fast time goes by and how
yes,
long things take.
and also it's interesting to talk about each piece also a
Yeah,
bit. Well, maybe if you want to show a bit more of the PDF, only like to show so they they
wait.
can know
Oh yeah.
how
Here.
does it look.
First, I
That
have
is
to.
a lot more. It
Fir-
has a lot more.
First, I have to thumbs up. If Anna approves that, I thumbs up here.
Okay, okay.
um.
Last thing.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Hold on one sec. Let me show the PDF. Any final questions anyone has before we end? Hold on. Let me get the PDF. Okay. The PDF is up. Yes, so we end. This was the last piece we ended with the tuning fork, and then and the other piece with the mallet and the bowing. We have an example from that piece that we just listened to of yours, and another example of a piece of yours with for another composer that you arranged the piece with
Yeah.
the campanella technique and with
Yes.
unison
Yes.
and tone color changes.
Yeah. Yes. We can talk a lot of about this, but okay, let's put it in the part
Yeah,
two.
yeah. I'll just go through
Yes.
it briefly. There's many more pieces in here that we can go over next time, or yeah, we'll definitely put it in the Discord. So thanks so much for coming and bearing with us
Thanks.
or bearing with me for the first time doing this. I'm not good
No,
on
no,
camera,
thank you.
so
No, me neither. I never talk in English. Neither. I always appear playing on the videos.
and I'm hiding
Yes.
behind
Well,
the score.
Scarface.
Yeah. So okay, I'm gonna end
Well,
the live hold. Thanks everyone.
thanks the ones that are commenting and asking questions. So well,
Yeah,
I
thanks, E
hope
boss.
you to see you on next videos. And you also wanted to make videos of other instruments, right? With other instrumentalists, like violin or something like
Yeah,
that, right?
yeah, that's the plan, I guess. So to have more live streams with other instrumentalists to kind of look at that instrument and do the same kind of thing. So kind of to give an orchestration class or just a orchestration discussion. You know, in a music conservatory in an orchestration class, you'd look at the an instrument, you'd learn more about it, how to write for it. Because yeah, it's a lot of us composers are very isolated from the instruments or the instrumentalists and the musicians, and it's hard for us to ask questions about the instrument and stuff like that, or to see certain techniques. So this kind of helps give that, you know. Uh, so yeah, I
Yeah,
hope
yes,
that
yes,
we can do that more.
with other instruments.
Yeah.
Yes, very good.
So yeah, keep
Well, well,
everyone keep on lookout for in the future for more things like that. And thanks for coming, everyone.